Okay, it's Aaron's birthday, November 10th, 2020. I thought it was time that I post on YouTube some pictures of my airplane. Um, I've been enjoying it, but I'm not quite ready to fly it on my own yet, as I'll explain as we go along. So I had this odd situation where I was paying rent for two hangars, one in Covington, about 25 miles away, and another one that's just about half a mile from my house. Uh, I wasn't The airplane was up in Covington, and I had no way of getting it down to Enumclaw, but I didn't want to lose the opportunity to rent the hangar there, so I've been paying for two hangars since December. Um, but finally, on October 4th, I was able to have my flight instructor fly the airplane down to uh, Enumclaw for me. Um, so here's some videos of uh, that occasion.
How's it going? Good. Kind of cool out here without a coat, isn't it?
So that's what it looks like when it's flying and landing. Uh, I have had one flying lesson in it since then, but it's actually not legal to fly in this area because it lacks a transponder, which tells all air traffic controllers where my airplane is while it's flying. And also it lacks what's called an ADS-B, which is this device that tells the air traffic controllers what altitude it's flying at. This became required as of last January in a 30 nautical mile circle around SeaTac Airport. And Enumclaw is just barely within that circle. And I now have that to install, but I haven't put it in yet. So I wanted to share this other video with you. This is of my flight instructor taxiing the airplane back to where my hangar is in Enumclaw. So
Well, finally got my plane back in the air. Wasn't me flying it, but it makes me feel good just to have it flown. Got it out of the airport up in Covington, the airfield. It's not an airport. Down here to the Enumclaw Airport, to my hangar that's going to be its new home. My instructor's flying it for me. I'll have a chance to talk to him to see what he thought of it. But that's what it looks like. Here's the hangar it's going to go in. Its new home.
So I did have one flying lesson in it. It was frankly illegal because I didn't have those devices on it. But we went up on a Sunday. We stayed within half mile of the Enumclaw Airport. Of course, I have no videos of that because I was too busy riding in the airplane. And actually, I did most of the flying. He took it off, did a couple turns, and then we flew it for about 40 minutes with me in control, turning at his direction. And trying to improve certain aspects of the turning as I did it. I got better as we went along. He's now gone south for the winter down to Arizona. Not the best weather to be training in, but he did encourage me to practice taxiing it down that road you saw in front of my hangar, and also out onto the airstrip, gravel strip that's there. And he wanted me to learn to control it with my feet, because you don't steer an airplane with a steering wheel. You steer it with the rudder in the back, and that controlled with foot pedals. And he wanted me to get it up to 35 miles an hour, which is just about the point where it starts to lift off the ground. In fact, he wanted me to be prepared for the front wheel to lift up and then to back off on the throttle and continue steering. And I try to get it out once a week. It's good for the motor, and it's also good practice for me. But of course, this time of year, it all depends on the weather. I don't want to do it when it's windy, certainly, or rainy. Sometimes it's kind of cold, but that's okay. Anyway, I thought I should post this on YouTube too, as long as I've got all those other videos of my toys. Hopefully I'll be up in the air flying it, and I can get someone to make a video of me taking off and flying around and landing in it next spring after I've been trained enough to fly on my own. So hope you enjoyed this. Have a good day.